Imagine a world where cleaning was a constant battle, a world where vacuum cleaners clogged and lost power just when you needed them most. This was the reality of the traditional vacuum cleaner, a world dominated by clogged bags and dwindling suction power. But one man refused to accept this as the final answer. A man who saw beyond the bag, beyond the clutter, and into a future of innovation. That man is James Dyson. In this video, we'll dive into the story of Dyson and the revolutionary bagless vacuum cleaner, a tale of persistence, innovation, and a relentless refusal to accept the status quo. Back in the day, vacuum cleaners had one major flaw. They relied on disposable bags. And as these bags filled up with dirt and dust, they would clog, dramatically reducing suction power. It was frustrating for users who had to constantly replace these bags, but also deal with the nuisance of reduced cleaning efficiency. Vacuuming became a dreaded chore because of this flawed design. Enter James Dyson, a man who saw a problem that needed fixing. James Dyson wasn't originally in the business of consumer appliances. He was an engineer, and like all great engineers, he loved to solve problems. But it wasn't until Dyson saw the inefficiencies of vacuum cleaners that he turned his attention to the household device most of us used but often cursed. Dyson was frustrated by his own vacuum cleaner losing suction, and that's when he decided to question the very assumption that vacuums needed bags in the first place. Dyson's inspiration didn't come from other vacuums, it came from something entirely different. Industrial cyclonic separators, which were used to remove particles from the air in factories. These machines didn't rely on filters or bags, they used centrifugal force to spin dust and debris out of the air, trapping it without clogging. Dyson thought, why couldn't this be applied to vacuum cleaners? From that simple question, Dyson set out to build the world's first vacuum cleaner that wouldn't lose suction. He knew it was possible, but didn't realize just how long the journey would take. Now here's where Dyson's true brilliance shines. He didn't give up. In fact, he built 5,127 prototypes over a 5-year period. Each one was a step closer to perfection, but none of them quite worked until prototype 5,128. It's easy to look at the final product and assume it was always this simple. But Dyson's road was anything but smooth. His persistence was his greatest asset, and his dedication to constant iteration led him to what we now know as the Bagless Vacuum Cleaner. But even with a groundbreaking product, the vacuum industry wasn't ready to embrace Dyson's invention. The big players in the vacuum cleaner market rejected his designs because they relied on selling replacement bags. A bagless vacuum was seen as a threat to their business model. Not one to be discouraged, Dyson took matters into his own hands. He launched his own company and released the Dyson DC-01 in 1993, the first vacuum cleaner to use cyclonic separation technology and maintain constant suction. Here's where Dyson's story takes another remarkable turn. He wasn't just an inventor, he became an entrepreneur and a marketer. Dyson transitioned from the world of engineering to consumer appliances, an entirely new field for him. Despite being a newcomer to the consumer space, Dyson's attention to detail and his confidence in his product paid off. The Dyson brand grew rapidly and the DC-01 became a massive success, revolutionizing the way we think about vacuuming. James Dyson's journey wasn't just about creating a better vacuum cleaner, it was about following a set of core innovation principles that any inventor or entrepreneur can learn from. First, persistence in iteration. Dyson wasn't afraid of failure. Each prototype was a lesson learned, not a setback. Second, he questioned the assumptions that everyone else accepted. Who said vacuums needed bags? And finally, Dyson showed fearlessness in moving into uncharted territory. From engineering to consumer products, Dyson wasn't limited by his background. Today, Dyson's innovation extends far beyond vacuums. From bladeless fans to high-performance hairdryers, the Dyson brand has become synonymous with cutting-edge technology and design. But it all started with a simple problem: a vacuum cleaner that couldn't hold its suction, and a man who refused to settle for a flawed solution. James Dyson's story is one of persistence, creativity, and fearlessness. From over 5,000 failed prototypes to revolutionizing the way we clean our homes, Dyson's journey proves that innovation is never easy. But with that right mindset, it's always possible. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more stories about innovation, creativity, and the people who change the world.